After talking about due diligence and how a bank decides on the lendability of a practice, we got lots of questions asking us about what happens if the seller is hiding their income. To explain, I'm going to give you an example from an experience we had just a year ago. We were working deals for our buyers with two sellers at the time. We'll call them Seller A and Seller B. Both practices had $1 million of gross practice income. And if you saw our previous video about a healthy take-home percentage being about 40%, then that means these sellers should be taking home about $400,000 of net income. Well, Seller A showed $400,000 on his tax returns, as he should, but Seller B made a mistake and told us confidently that we wouldn't be able to find his income. And after checking his tax returns, we were only able to find $150,000 of net income. Now, if a practice has healthy margins, it can typically sell for around 80% of yearly gross. This means that both of these practices should be able to sell for a minimum of $800,000. Well, that's exactly what Seller A sold for, but because Seller B was hiding his income, no bank would lend on a buyer for more than $350,000 for his practice. So that's what he ended up getting. Obviously, Seller B was not happy because he had to sell his $1 million practice for $350,000, but I can confidently say I've never seen a more excited buyer. Lesson definitely learned that day: don't hide your income.